The Valerian Empire's Grand Arena had hosted countless executions disguised as entertainment. Today's spectacle promised to be memorable, a captured human warrior against 20 of the Empire's finest soldiers. The crowd of 10,000 beings roared as Chief Petty Officer Marcus Reaper Chin was shoved into the sandy pit, stripped of everything but torn combat pants. High above, Emperor Krowlock's mandibles clicked with anticipation. Humans were new to the galactic stage, barely spacefaring, yet they'd proven irritatingly resilient. This demonstration would show the galaxy their weakness. Chen scanned the arena with dark eyes that had seen too much in too many places Earth's governments pretended didn't exist. 50 meters wide, walls 30 meters high, polished to prevent climbing. Sand floor recently raked. No weapons, no cover, no escape. The crowd's alien screams washed over him like white noise as he controlled his breathing, slipping into the calm that had carried him through Hell Week and beyond. The first 5 Valerian soldiers entered through grinding metal gates. 3 meters tall, 4 arms each, natural chitinous armor that could deflect small arms fire. They carried shock spears and neural whips, weapons designed to incapacitate with agony. They moved with the confidence of beings who'd never faced a human in close combat. Chin didn't wait. He exploded forward, low and fast, sand spraying behind him. The Valorians expected pleading, panic, or a futile defensive stance. They didn't expect 190 pounds of condensed violence aimed at their knee joints. The first Valerian fell screaming, its lower leg bending at an impossible angle. Chun rolled through the impact, came up with a handful of sand that he flung into the compound eyes of the second warrior. As it clawed at its face, he drove stiffened fingers into the soft tissue where its neck met thorax. Purple ichor spurted across the arena floor. The crowd's roar faltered. 3 more Valorians down in 40 seconds. Chun worked with surgical precision, targeting joints, sensory organs, and the breathing vents he'd identified during his captivity. When the 5th warrior finally landed a shock spear strike, Chun let the electricity course through him, used the momentum to rip the weapon free, then drove it through his attacker's primary heart. Emperor Krowlock ordered 10 more warriors into the arena. What followed wasn't a fight, it was a dissertation on adaptive combat written in purple blood and broken chitin. Shin used everything: the warriors' overconfidence, their predictable attack patterns, their inability to comprehend a smaller being as a threat. He turned their numbers against them, forcing them to interfere with each other's attacks. When weapons broke, he improvised. A snapped shock spear became twin stabbing implements. A warrior's severed arm with its sharp natural spurs became a club. And when a Valerian finally got lucky, shattering Chen's left arm with a neural whip, the seal merely switched tactics. The 15th warrior died to its own reflection. Chen had noticed the arena's walls were polished metal, creating confusion when he positioned himself correctly. The Valerian struck its own partner while Chen Ghost stepped between them, driving bone fragments from previous victims through their ventral armor. By now, the arena floor was a charnel house. Chen stood at its center, breathing hard but controlled, painted in purple gore. His left arm hung useless, but his right held a makeshift spear crafted from a Valorian's own femur, its natural edge honed on armor plates. The final 5 warriors refused to enter. Emperor Krowlock's rage echoed through the arena as he ordered their execution for cowardice, then descended personally. The Empire's greatest warrior, for meters of perfected killing evolution, faced a broken human with a bone spear. Chun smiled for the first time. The Emperor lasted 93 seconds. When palace guards finally entered the arena, they found Chen sitting on Krowlock's corpse, the Emperor's own spine thrust through his skull. The human's eyes tracked their every movement, promising the same fate. The footage spread through quantum networks within hours. A single human, unarmed and injured, had dismantled the Valerian Empire's reputation with nothing but training, will, and the bones of their dead. The Empire withdrew from human space within a week. The official reason cited strategic reallocation. The truth was simpler: they'd learned what humanity's enemies throughout history had discovered. Some species were born warriors. Humans were forged into something far more dangerous, survivors who'd weaponize anything, including their enemies' corpses.